Good morning. Today we're going to go over how to replace an RTD, specifically the processing RTD. Most of you will get an error on your screen that'll say temp wire error. Usually it's RGEE 133. Once you've confirmed that it's the processing pressure or processing temperature, you're looking to replace this one right here. Once you've called to confirm that with one of the technicians, when you order the part, we'll send you the RTD, usually a little ferrule piece in here, and I'll go through that with you, and the cable. The cable it comes down here to your electrical box and gets wired in right here. This is your RTD. It's the furthest one on the right hand side. Okay, so the first thing we want to do when going through this, we want to go ahead and make sure that this is closed and that there is nothing in the line. Best time to do this replacement would be beginning of the day, before anyone ever comes in, before the unit is used. So what I'll do is just go ahead and I want to make sure that there's nothing in it and it's ready to be done, and that there's no nitrogen in the tank itself or in the cryosauna. We are dealing with the plumbing. So next thing I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. And so this part, to get the wire out, this part squeezes very much just like that. It's got a little teeth, so this part hooks into this part here. So when you squeeze it, it simply pops it open. So I'm going to go ahead and pull my wire out that I'm going to replace. Okay. This knurled part here is what unscrews. Be a little tight, but not too bad. And there it is. Now these connectors are keyed, so is that. You can see that there is a little spot on the end over there that's the key. So you have 4 prongs and a key point, and they have to be lined up. Same thing on this, 4 prongs and a key point, which is right here at the bottom. Okay, so once we have that out, and this can all be done with your wrench that you use for changing out your tanks. So I'm going to go ahead and get this dialed into place. So we're undoing this small one here, not the big one. Okay, and yes, it's a little cumbersome, but at the end of the day, it's pretty easy to do. So once I've loosened that up a little bit, okay, I'm going to be unspinning this one all the way out. Now, that pulls right out of the hole. Okay, so what you end up with is the cord and the RTD. Now, when you get the cord, or when you get the parts in, you'll notice that so the ferrule set that I speak about is this piece in here. It's a little cone, and it may stay in the plumbing, and or it may stay actually up in that hole right there. It really might, or it may come out with the RTD. This is how it's assembled. You got the cone piece, and you've got this little back piece. Now these are separate. I'll try and separate them for you. So they go on just like this. So you'll put that on the new component. Okay. You'll screw the two together right here. This loosens the same way it does from there. So this is the same way. You'll unscrew it, or screw the new pieces together. You'll get the new wire and the new RTD. You'll go ahead and screw that together. So it looks just like this, RTD and the cable. So we're going to take our new one. We're going to put it all the way in with our ferrules, as you can see. We're going to slide it all the way in, up to about, almost up to the elbow. we're just gonna screw that in. Now we're gonna take a couple of turns on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this, I want this to be pretty tight. As you can see, I'm moving it, but it takes a little bit of effort. It's not real loose. I can't flick it and let it move back and forth. So that's pretty tight right there. That's exactly how you want it. And maybe you take one more turn on it. There we go. Okay. So I can route this through here. All the way through. And then I'll put it in the box. Boom. So we're in. Okay. And then I will make sure I'm lining that up. Look for my key point, which is towards the back. So now these are interesting. So as you start to screw them in, you'll notice I can push that down in there. Okay. And then as I screw it a little bit more, see this gap starts to open here? I'll show you how that goes. And then the screw gets really hard to get in. I'll simply push it down in there a little bit more, give it a little bit more meat, and tighten it down. And that's it. And you have successfully replaced your RTD. Just make sure that these are tight. Turn the unit back on. I'm going to wait for the beep. Okay, beep is there. It means it has rebooted. Okay. Remember, as the screen comes up, you'll see nothing there. It says resetting, please wait. Press the Fahrenheit button. And you should have the appropriate temperatures. And that's it for changing out your RTD. Hopefully this video helps. Give us a call, 877-467-2796, should you have any more difficulties. Thanks. Bye-bye.